patience, conditions, targets, and risk management. So these are the four factors I always stress in my every single video. If you follow these four, then I promise the chances of making mistakes will decrease dramatically and chances of becoming a profitable trader will increase dramatically as well. Now, patience to wait for a right condition. After the conditions are met, you enter your trade with the right targets. And after that, you have your risk management. Once you are in the trade, you manage your trades with a good risk management strategy. So follow all these and I promise you will get a good result. So with that being said, let's start our analysis today with natural gas, gold, crude oil and copper. I'm going to start with natural gas. Okay, awesome. So before I start my analysis, let me quickly show you what I've said in my last video so that we can understand the way we enter and the time to exit the trades. This is a minor double top. Now at this point, it is not a very strong sell signal, but it is a sell signal. Yes, we can expect a push down from here as well. But sometime what happens is if we do not have a strong signal, we can still get this move, a pullback, and then we can get a pullback up again. With that, we can get a nice double top on 4 hour time frame. But just with this pullback, we can expect our target to hit. Now, if you see the area of this candle is 18, let's say you have placed a trade. Okay, awesome. So right here, we entered in my last video. I told you that we got a nice bearish pressure. That was not strong signal, but with that we can expect a target, and with that we can expect a pullback. That pullback will be enough to hit our targets to take our sell trades. If you see, we entered here. ATR of this candle is 18. As you can see, 28 pips target has been hit just with this pullback. And if you're being greedy, and then trust me, that would be bad for you. Now, according to the ATR, the target has been hit. And if you follow me from last couple of months, and it's been a year now, and you know the way I use these EMAs. Now, as you can see, the market did reacted from this EMA and had a big push up. As expected in my last video, I've said that we can expect a double top pattern. Now, it might be confusing for you because you might be looking at the pattern on 1 hour and 4 hour time frame. Let me quickly show you with 1 hour time frame. By the way, we got three winners now. We have one winning trade here. This was taken on 1 hour time frame, and in our priority group we got a second winner I've sent in my trade analysis last week, and then this was a trade I have signaled in my yesterday's video, and all three hit the target. So if you would have managed your trade or enter exit in the right time, you have made some money here. Now, what to expect here on 4 hour time frame? If I'm seeing a double top on 4 hour time frame, I mark my rejection zone from the first top, which is right here, till the body of the first top. Now, in that case, we have a kind of triple top, 1, 2, 3, and market came back in the rejection zone. Now, this is the rejection zone on currency.com, which is 8.809, goes up to 8.976. So this is the zone on 4 hour time frame. In that case, of course, I won't be looking at the engulfing candle because that engulfing candle is really big to make it as an engulfing candle. So I won't be looking at that. But instead, I will look for another green candle inside this zone, and this candle will close in like few minutes. And then after that, I want to see another red candle that might become an engulfing candle. So if we have that condition on 4 hour time frame, that's a good entry to take short again using 1 to 2 ATR. And now if we get push up, market pushed up, then came back down with a wick, and we had something like this, a pin bar. That's a weird pin bar. So if we have a pin bar, something, let me show you an example of that. Okay, if we get something like this, if you see this candle, or if you see the next red candle, if you get this move in this within this rejection zone, in that case, that will be a really good entry. And with that, as mentioned in my last video, we will get a divergence as well. So wait for that move to enter your short trade. We do not have any condition yet. Just to let you know, there's no condition to take sell trade. If we are broken above this box and closed above this box, then we will look for the next level of this resistance, which is right here, the top level of this resistance, to look for sell trades. Let's check on 1 hour time frame. Okay, now on 1 hour time frame, we cannot call it as a double top because from the first top right here, I want to see a hit of the current candle to this zone. Once you have a hit of this zone, then we can call it as a valid double top move. So wait for that move, but yes, you might see an engulfing pattern within this area in 1 hour time frame. If you won't get a double top, you might see a green candle, then a red candle, a move something like this, then that would be your entry on 1 hour time frame. So I hope that's clear now. We are getting a double top a triple top on 4-hour time frame, but to get a double top on 1 hour time frame, we want to see a hit of this zone, which is 8.925 goes up to 8.980. And if you are broken above, we will look for the next level. No conditions at this point. Let's check on Ovanda. So a similar condition, guys. You can mark your zones accordingly. The way I explained, everything is same. Nothing changed here. Let's check gold. Okay, right here. We had a fall. We did not hit this zone, but we had a fall now before hitting this zone. As you can see, after hitting this zone, we do have an engulfing pattern on 1 hour time frame. Looking at the ATR 5, as you can see, is still pushing up. I won't be looking at the big target. So looking at the ATR, we can expect around $5 move from gold. And as you can see, we do have 20 EMA at this point on 1 hour time frame. So it's a good point to exit your buy trades if you are still in the trade. So on 4 hour time frame, we do not have any sort of condition. We are below 20 and 50 EMA. At this point, I want to see a complete break and close below this zone, which is 1769. If we have a complete break and close below this zone, I want to see two candles to see confirmation to take my short trades. Now, if we have a complete break above 50 EMA, in that case, I will start looking for my long trades until we hit this zone again, same zone as my last video. So keep an eye here. If you are broken above 50 EMA, we will look for buying opportunity. If you are broken below this zone, we will look for sell opportunities with a retest. Let's check crude oil. Perfect bounce from the zone I've mentioned in my previous video. If you see on 1 hour time frame, we do have a nice engulfing candle. If you follow me, you already should have marked these zones on your chart. If you had that, then you know that that's my minor buying zone. Let me quickly show you what I've said in my last video. Market straight away fall. This is the zone from where we can take your next buy trade, which is 86.78. One goes up to 87.45. Okay, great. So now at this point, market is bouncing up from the minor zone. We do have this resistance level now right above. This was previously a support level. Now that will likely to act as a resistance. Now I want to see push up in this zone. With that, I want to see an engulfing pattern or a double top pattern to take another short trade from this zone. With that, we might see, look back on 1 hour time frame, we might see push up, push down, and we get a nice double bottom pattern to take another long from this zone. I will only look for buying trades once we are completely broken above 50 EMA with few candles closed above 50 EMA. So keep an eye here. If you get a push down back in this zone, we will go for a double bottom. And if you get a push up in this zone with an engulfing candle, I'm still expecting market to hit 20 EMA. Broken above, we can get a hit of 50 EMA. With that, I'm expecting a good engulfing candle. With that, I'm expecting a good fall from here on 1 hour time frame. Let's check copper. So finally, we had a nice trade out of copper I've mentioned in my last video. I hope you follow me there, and I hope you had this zone, and I hope you had this rejection zone marked on your charts. Let me quickly show you what I've said in my last video. Enter this commodity. I want to see a pullback, and in that case, I will prepare myself by marking my rejection zone right here. So I have my rejection zone. Once the market approaches my rejection zone, I want to see a nice bearish reason to enter. It is now in the selling area, and if we have a pullback, I will look for my sell opportunities either on 1 hour or 4 hour time frame. Okay, great. So as I always say, we should prepare ourselves for the conditions. We had our zones ready. The market was at this point, but we had our rejection zone ready in advance so that if we get a push up there and if we get a good reason to enter, we can take our trade. And with that, you can see we got a nice push up with a red candle and market push down. From here, dramatically push up and push down. Again, I've managed this position. That is why I've taken two targets here, and as you can see, market pushed down. Now, as you can see, market is pushing down. We have a next buying area, which is 3.4393 goes up to 3.5248. This is a zone I want to see a push down to. Once you have a push down to this zone, I will look for one of my buying reason to take my trade from as an engulfers or as a double bottom move, or we might see a pin bar from here. So keep an eye here on this zone. Once you have a hit of this zone, we can expect a bounce out of this zone. So that's all for commodity market, guys. Any questions, buzz me on Instagram. I'll get back to you ASAP. Hope you trade green. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.